The po hate me cause they weren't no solving. Gunman sounds to the club said no smoking, but we bought that smoking. I'm the best of my age, no boasting. We know fanboys hate when I'm ghosting. J-last ting, no smoke, let me jump on a tech on my babes and lotion. Be up there, you don't poke him, GM's cut when the govs are approaching.
We're back, it's Sam, we're at Leng Libations. I've got a really exciting episode for you. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Want to big up Kirsty all day for this one. She has bought me the Plantation Fijian. This is a new release, came out just before lockdown, so not many places have it. Obviously there are no bars open. So this liquid right here, the molasses, the sugar, came from Fiji. They then took it over to Barbados. They put it in some bourbon casks. They let that age for about 3 years. After that, they took that liquid in there and they shipped it over to France. They put that in French oak casks, let it macerate for a few more months. So with this liquid, you've got aromas of pear, apple, gooseberry. Go really well with mojito. That is what we're making today. We're gonna do a homemade ingredient as well. We're gonna make some simple syrup. It says it in the name, really easy. I'm not gonna do a flavored one today because we've got this beautiful liquid. This is gonna do all the talking. We're just gonna do a normal standard kind of sugar syrup to go with everything. So yeah, let's crack on. First thing we're gonna make for this cocktail is a simple syrup. Now a simple syrup is just sugar syrup basically. You can make it at different kind of intensities. Today I'm gonna go going for a 1-to-1 ratio, which basically means I'm putting the same amount of sugar to the same amount of water, and we're mixing that together. So we've got a pan on at quite a high heat for this. We're gonna throw the sugar straight in, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill the same size vessel up with the same amount of water. You wanna match this perfectly. This is a 1-to-1 sugar syrup ratio. And there we go. So as you can see, quite cloudy at the minute, so it needs to heat up for it to kind of dissolve. You know when your sugar syrup's done, when basically it's pretty much clear. That's it, really simple, really easy to do. Now, as I say, if you wanna make this, so you've got a different rum at home, like a plain rum, you wanna do a strawberry sugar syrup or a raspberry one or a peach one. Just cut up a load of fruit and then throw it in. So yeah, that's on, you just wanna keep it going. But there is something that we can get on with while that's going there. Now with a mojito, you need crushed ice. Obviously we're at home, some people might have crushed ice on the fridge or whatever if you've got a nice fancy fridge like that. I haven't, so I'm gonna have to make my own crushed ice. Crush fucking ice. So that's the stupid method. Obviously there's more of a sensible way to crush your ice. You've got a rolling pin or a glass, not a glass, but like plastic tin or something. I'm just gonna hammer it in. It's not gonna be the most pretty crushed ice you've ever got, but it's definitely gonna be good for your mojito today. Okay, cool. So we crushed our ice, got 2 different methods. You can choose what way you want to do it. Now, if you look at our sugar syrup as well, it's completely clear in there now, exactly what you want. And then you're just gonna pour that in to my vessel here, not spilling it everywhere like I do. And there you go, that's just your simple sugar syrup. As I said, if you want to throw in some strawberries, raspberries, make a little bougie flavored for one, do it. But we're not gonna do that today because we've got this beautiful Fijian rum to play with. Bada bing, bada boom! Right, so we've got all the little ingredients that we need now, so now it's just building up the mojito and having a lovely drink. First things first, we're gonna start off with is my beautiful Plantation Fijian rum. We're gonna go with 50 ml, guys. Bang, just like that. If you wanna go 50 ml, go 50 ml, 60 ml, 25. Do what you want. As I always say, the drink is for you. Do it to your bloody preference. Got 50 ml of your rum in the glass. Now you're gonna get the mint. Got some really beautiful mint here. Now the thing is with mint, you wanna liven it up a little bit before you throw it in the glass. So, clap to the NHS, and we're good. Now again, we do that to kind of bring out the mint flavors. Next thing is a lime. Now, unlike last week's video, I only put half a lemon in the Bloody Mary. That's because I didn't want it very citrusy. This mojito, I love a citrusy mojito. It's nothing better than a nice, crisp citrus mojito. So I'm gonna put a whole lime's worth of juice in the glass. Sick, done. So there you go, that's a whole lime. That was quite a juicy lime. So if you're getting really small ones, you might go with 2, but again, it's your preference. I like sour stuff. I'm not a big of a sweet fan, which brings me on to the sugar syrup, sweet cocktails. So I'm going for like half a shot. This is my jigger. This is 25 ml, that's 50 ml. I'm going for half of that. So it's about 12.5. Now if you want to do it by eye, normally I do it by eye, just a little drizzle. All the ingredients are in the chalice. Now you just got to mash it up. So we're going to get our crushed ice. Make sure it hasn't stuck. Maybe swivel it around. And we're going to just put it in. Gradually put it in. Again, I have a bar spoon, so it's got like a flat end. If you don't have a bar spoon at home, you can use a normal spoon, chopsticks. It's pretty much the same things I say every week. You don't want to use your finger for this one though, because you need to get up in that. Now we're going to do a close-up of me getting up in that. So as you can see there, I'm really trying to get the mint, sugar, lime, and rum all mixed in. But you don't want to do it too long because it will dilute the glass. Now we're going to top it up with more crushed ice. If you want, guys, and your ice is going everywhere, just grab a tea cloth and like put it over the cup. Keeps everything way more in one place. First churn, we're going to top it up a bit more. Oh, this crushed ice is so good. Another little churn. Then you want to leave a little window at the top because we're going to just pour a tiny little bit of soda water in. This just opens up the drink a little bit. Put a little bit more crushed ice on top just to make it a little bit fancy. Garnish. Beat the mint. There we go. And that is your classic mojito using the new Fijian plantation rum. Oh, whoa. Might need a bit of a fatter straw, but I tell you what, guys, you have to do a plain sugar syrup for that because you really need to taste the Fijian rum in it. Really, really amazing. Got vanilla notes, pear, slight gooseberry, but the main thing is just a really, really refreshing cocktail. So that's it. That's been your third episode of Leng Libations. Again, I want to big up Kirsty from Plantation for bringing this through today. Like and subscribe, guys. Just let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more cocktails, you want to see whatever, just let me know. You know what to do. Bang the blood clot bell.